So warming up is an essential part of jumping rope, whether it's a class or you're working out on your own. Here's Seitu and Shana to show you exactly how it's done, and we're just gonna put on a little bit of music for you. And the main part here is focusing on preparing your body and your mind for the more intense work to follow. All right, yeah, we're ready. Okay, so I'm gonna start with some shoulder rolls, nice and gentle. And we can take it in both directions, forward and back. Awesome, guys. And then if you want to do some more exaggerated swings, windmill swings with one arm. Awesome. Perfect. Good, and then we're going to separate our feet. And as you inhale, you'll be arching back, arms up, and then exhaling as you chop down. So the idea here is to open up the hips and the rib cage, get a little flow going. Trying to keep the knees aligned with the middle of the feet, not letting them cave in. Perfect. And then rotation, so pivoting on the balls of your feet, again loosening up the hips. You can also do something called empty coat sleeves where the arms are long and they just flap around. I just like saying empty coat sleeves. Good. And then we're going to get the outside of the hip so an arm comes up and over the top, separating ribs from hip. And we'll take it both directions. Look at that, that's perfect. It's like the, what is that arc in St. Louis? Well, whatever it is, that's what it looks like. Or McDonald's, actually. Good, guys. And then a wider stance, you're gonna go into your lean to get the adductors, muscles in the inner thigh. Just wanna loosen those up. We're keeping it all dynamic. Static stretching is going to come during the cool down. That'll be in a separate video. Nice. Good. And then feet coming closer together, and we'll get into the hamstring. So here we're going to bring the hips back, the trunk will flex forward. And we want to keep the chest lifted, trying not to round the back. A little bit of an arch or at least a flat back. Once you feel that mild stretch in the hamstrings, we hang on for a couple of seconds and then we come back up. Awesome, guys. All right, so a little bit more aggressive now. A little bounce, nice little bounce. And we can take the heels back, so heels coming toward the butt. Nice. Good. Just introducing impact so we're ready for jumping when the time comes. And then we're going to pretend we have our rope. So wrists are going. Keeping those jumps low and soft. And we can go into a scissors step. Nice. And into a straddle, feet apart together. And maybe a little jog. Good. And a little side to side hop, little ski hop. There you go. And forward back, that's the bell. And then a couple of crosses, forearms coming across for 3, 2, and the last one. And that's a nice warm-up. Get your heart rate up, get the blood flowing, loosen up all the joints, ready for impact, ready to rock. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time.